Okay, hello everyone, this is Zach here. Okay, we're just going to wait for 1 more minute, then we're gonna start shortly. Okay, so today we're gonna look into NS setups or NS signals. Okay, I think based on yesterday's screener, we got actually few NS coming up very nicely. Okay, so one of them is the SH resources. Okay, so for members, remember to continue to use the NS screeners, okay, or best is that you can go back to past 5 days ago, 10 days ago. I believe that you will, get lots of good stock idea for yourself. Okay, today I also got one. Lucky there's one member highlight to me. Okay, there's one stocks also forming a very nice NS. Okay, so well, let's say I go. Okay, so usually for NS, if I spot early, okay, like for example, sometimes before 4:30, before the lunchtime, okay, I will spot some good NS. Usually I will wait until like 4:30 to ensure that they will at least close with NS. Okay, if not, it's easy. You just use the screen on daily basis, okay, to look for it. So sometimes, let's say for example, I spot around 2-3 p.m. Okay, so I wait until 4:30 to decide whether I want to enter or not. Okay, based on the NS there. Okay, so we just wait for a few more seconds. So again, first of all, thank you for joining me today. Okay, so today we're gonna purely focus on NS stocks today. Okay, so before I forgot, okay, I think there's one member asked me about Kion. Okay, just want to go through a quick one on Kion. Then I will share with you 5 stocks. Okay, 5 stocks from NS screeners, and one actually is coming up today. Okay, so this is also Kaya. Not so sure whether Mr. Pei, if you are here or not. Okay, so today I think volume is pretty good, but overall is still in kind of like a sideways accumulation. So this one usually will take a little bit of time. Okay, so of course on weekly chart we got a very nice NS. Okay, building up. So we got 2 NS. Okay, a minor shakeout if you realize. Okay, so like I said, sometimes shakeout is a bit tricky. Okay, hello Suping. So sometimes shaker is a bit tricky. Okay, it will like make a small one before it goes back up, but overall it's okay. So it goes up, and do remember, okay, for stocks like Kion, you got this kind of UT. Okay, so usually it's kind of take some time for them to overcome it, which is already took more than a years. Okay, but it seems like the volume is getting more interesting. Okay, and there's NS over here. So if I base on the daily chart, so definitely I think they still need a little bit of time, but overall they are still in the sideways accumulations there. Alright, so this is just my quick opinions. If you look into here, we got 1 or 2 UT. Okay, and like some sort of like selling bar over here as well. So today volume is increasing, but it's not that great yet. Okay, probably will still make a sideways. Okay, but overall, if I look into the long-term wise based on weekly charts, everything's still fine. Okay, hello Tony. Okay, well, let's start with the NS counters. Okay, so like I said, today I got 5. Okay, including just now I think there's one member highlight to me. We got 6 in total. Okay, so 6 in total. Let's see whether we got any chance or not. Okay, hello Yenjie. So first of all, MSM. Okay, so MSM, this is again from screener from yesterday. Okay, so what I like about this is like this. Okay, again crossing up. Volume at this moment actually is a bit low if you realize. Okay, it's increasing but it's still low. So at the time I'm still not that convinced. Okay, but this volume here coming up is nice. Of course here is nicer. Make a pullback. Okay, so the other day the down bar high will also kind of like worried me a bit. Okay, but luckily the NS coming back to support. Okay, so today low volume. I mean so far it's low volume, now is 1:30. Okay, so hopefully around like 4 p.m. 4:30 p.m. The volume remains to be low. Okay, now at this part it's kind of remind me like how side part is forming at the moment. Okay, even like CSC still not that similar, but I think it's kind of similar as side part. Okay, so while I believe that they still got chance to hit the resistance, so again based on weekly chart we got NS2. Okay, so while recently I realized that lots of stocks, okay, weekly also got lots of good NS. Okay, so make sure if you do some this kind of trades, switch to weekly chart to check also. Okay, so this is the first one. MSM. I think yesterday it came up from the screener. So TSH is also one of them, but TSH is different because I don't think it's in an uptrend. Okay, if you look into the weekly, it's still in a this is actually is in accumulation, and it's a long period of accumulation because this is way back to last year July. Okay, last year July. Okay, hello project. Okay, so we got a false breakout. Again, this is a few things that we go through, during the masterclass. Hopefully some of you still remember. Okay, so we go through, remember, we want to look into, support resistance. Okay, how you look into support resistance, you look into high volume LC bar. Am I right? So this is an area that it caused the false breakout. Okay, hopefully you'll still remember. So a few things that you want to see when it drop, you don't want to drop with high volume, but this one drop with high volume. But luckily it support again, okay, with NS and some SP around here. Okay, the things that when they drop below, it actually crossed below 2040s. Okay, so causing the trend is weakening the time. That's why it needs some time to do reaccumulation. Sorry, accumulation again. Alright, in this area. So looking into back into this daily chart, so we know that the long term actually is in accumulation, and if you pay extra attention towards this chart, okay, I think you will kind of like able to pick up, okay, where is the right support and resistance that you want to look into. Okay, so for example, in the case over here, I hope again some of the members you're able to pick this up. Okay, this is the first support. It break, turns to resistance. Okay, break above, turn to support again. Okay, drop a little bit more, and realize here, okay, a classic Sarah T, drop below, turn to resistance. Now seems like turning back to support. Okay, so lots of shakeout is happening. Okay, in this long period of accumulation area. Alright, so hopefully by this NS here it can actually hold. Okay, so what I'm looking for is, of course, I prefer a low volumes, trying to retest the support. Okay, so hopefully they got a chance to retry on the resistance very soon. Okay, so this is the second one. Okay, I think is kind of worth to monitor. Okay, so sorry about this. Okay, just want to do a quick check, please. Is my sounds and screen okay? Is there any lagging? Okay, if let's say there's any lagging, let me know. Okay, so before I forgot, okay, just want to do a disclaimer over here. So the stocks that we discuss over here is not for buy and sell. I'm not asking to buy one, sell this stock, buy these stocks. Okay, but just want to share with you my personal opinions by looking and reading based on bond spread analysis. Okay, so if you like what we do, okay, make sure you hit the like buttons for me, subscribe to this channel. Okay, now a few things also you want to look into later on. If let's say I got a good example, I'll slowly to show you how you're gonna use this trend line, because a lot of members ask me how to use it. Like I said, I need lots of study, okay, and some of the examples. So I slowly able to get this correctly already. Okay, so I will show you more example later on. Okay, hello Mr. Tan. So this is the second one. I think I cover MSM, TSH currently. Okay, now let's do the other one. Okay, this is Muda. Okay, let's look into Muda. Okay, so Muda seems like no NS, okay, in daily chart. Okay, but let me show you something in weekly charts. Okay, there's one NS over here. So this is way back to March. Okay, so this is around like almost 5 to 6 months already. So this is way back to March at the time. Okay, we got some weakness. Okay, but luckily this bar here doesn't come in high volume. Okay, so but it's a huge drop as well. Usually I don't like to trade immediately after the weakness bar like this. Okay, a huge down bar. But if let's say you make a pure accumulation, I think it's okay, right? We can start to monitor and look into it. Okay, so we got an SP as well, holding about 2040s. This is based on weekly chart. Okay, and what I like about what happens about after this few bars. Okay, so I think for masterclass students, you're able to pick this bar ups. Okay, so it's a very quiet bars over the past, I don't know, this is like 6-7 weeks, okay, of periods here. Okay, very quiet, seems like not much of transaction at all. Okay, and suddenly the volume seems like coming back, or the activities seems like coming back, but the volume is not obvious yet. Or few things you can do, you can wait for maybe a green pentagon to turns. Okay, like for example, like some of the counters like EcoWorld, Genting Malaysia, SPCT, I think they are start to turn already, okay, on the weekly basis. So you can actually try to look for the weekly charts, okay, if you want to, if you're looking for something long term. Okay, now let's move back to daily. Okay, so daily we got a clean widespread bar, okay, and it comes with some increasing volume. So few things that of course I want to look into. Now this is previously also a false breakout, if you realize. Okay, let me erase. Okay, so we draw over here this line. Again, the place got lots of duty is resistance. Okay, so going back to the 7 days tutorial again, if you still don't really understand how this SOW works, watch the video again. Okay, watch the video again. So how I able to pick this resistance up, because this is the area, if you realize, got lots of UT. Okay, so again, UT is seller's area and it got a resistance. Okay, so we have this false breakout again, okay, and causing a small shakeout. Okay, so this is how you pick up the informations, right? So here we got a nice LC. Okay, few things I wanted to see. Again, we go back to the combo setup. Okay, so after LC, high volume happens. Okay, we want to look for a quality pullback from the LC. Okay, so today is the first day. Probably I look for a few more days for more clues, okay, before I want to look for the trades. Okay, but again, this is because I'm using the weekly chart also. So this weekly chart telling me that, okay, the NS actually kind of still pretty good. Okay, holding more on this overall trends over here. Of course, in the downtrend wise, you might ask me, Zach, this is in downtrend. Okay, yes, I agree with you, because of since earlier of this year, after the UT here, okay, seems like the trend is weakening right now, right? So like I said, if you want to have a better confirmation, you wait for the green pentagons, or if not, okay, what I do is that you just draw this line. This is the top resistance line. Okay, you wait for the bar to cross. Okay, I think there are few charts actually they are crossing already based on daily. Okay, so you can use that too. Okay, of course you might say, yeah, but it seems a bit late. Am I right? You wait for this to cross, but this is how you want to do it if you want to have a better confirmation with momentum's kind of trades. Okay, so okay, now there's a third counters. Okay, even though this one doesn't have the NS in daily, but weekly come with a pretty good NS. Okay, now anyone here still following? Type 1 yes, type 2 no. Okay, hello Amir. Okay, type 1 yes, type 2 no if you are still following, and if you understand what happening over here so far. Okay, I still got 3 more counters to share with you. Today we do a short one. Okay, then we will close. Okay, so if you got any counters you want me to review, okay, you can actually comment in the one of my videos there. Okay, my latest video is comment. Okay, I will compile everything and I will just do a review. Okay, probably tomorrow I will do it again. Okay, seems like now I still got time right now. Okay, I will do tomorrow probably. Okay, so let's go to the next one. This is a bit quiet overall. Okay, so let's look into Kanaga. Okay, so Kanaga, the weekly chart, actually they already break 2040s. Okay, they actually already break 2040s. So to be frank, I tend to be more careful, okay, in this area. So I don't want to see is there any like you know, a UT in this area. So we look into weekly chart again. So again here, weekly chart we got NS, here we got NS. Okay, okay, hopefully Muda also will be like this, I don't know. Okay, so few things we want to look over here. So daily chart, it actually turns to NS, but of course, to be frank with you, this is again good to look for probably white ball, okay, which means a quick trade, because overall weekly chart is still below 2040s. So I prefer, currently at the moment, I still prefer to trade really above 2040s to ensure I trending, okay, or trading, okay, with the overall long-term trends. Okay, so here it actually crossed 2040s, but the volume is not that high. Okay, but you can use this NSA as your temporary support. So again, few things you want to look into. Make sure today volume is low, above NS. Okay, you can use the NS or below this 40 here as your stop loss. Okay, as your stop loss. Okay, for Kanaga. Okay, so there's stock number 4 with NS. Okay, now let's go to stock number 5. Okay, I got prayer star. Okay, this one actually is not from yesterday, but it's from past few days ago. Actually, like I said, there's a lot of stocks having NS for the past few days ago. Some is coming very good one. Make sure members you'll check back again. Okay, the screeners. Okay, and the reason why I want to share more on Presta today is because the buy yesterday, okay, successfully crossed the gaps. Of course, here like this is again a false breakout kind of things. Okay, it hit resistance, cross back up. Okay, so today again some crucial days, okay, for us to check is there any successful tests or not. Okay, so NS is over here. It's kind of far from NS already. So if you miss the NS, look for the next pullback, which is I think they are doing right now. But successful or not, I don't know. I have to look for a few more days for the clue. Okay, what is the clue you should look for? Remember Taan. Okay, I think we talked about Taan like last week or last 2 weeks ago. Okay, what happened after it crossed the gaps? Okay, remember this is the gaps. I think we talked about Taan like last 2 weeks ago, right? So here, okay, so this is the area that you want to look for some better clue. Okay, whether that's, you know, you should look for entry or not if you have missed the earlier NS. Okay, from the earlier on. Okay, now some of the plantation actually hit resistance. Okay, Taan, I think yesterday, TH plant as well, if not mistaken. Yep, this one also hit resistance. There's a big UT over there. Okay, so Presta, okay, hopefully you form a good bar for us like Taan then. Okay, so I don't really get a lot of response. Okay, so especially members and for those that who attended the masterclass and 7 days tutorial, just type one for me please. Okay, if you all understand so far what's going on today. Or maybe type 2, okay, if you like, you know, cannot follow. Okay, so Presta, remember you want to look for something similar like Taan. Okay, so that's stock number 5, I believe. Okay, now let's go to the last one before we close today. Okay, because today just do a quick section. Okay, I think these few NS counters, especially for new members, okay, you don't need to go to every stock and trades. You just pick up few like for me when I started, I have around like 5 to 10 stocks to monitor each day or maybe throughout the week. Okay, if let's say the price is good, then okay, I just look for the entry, or maybe, you know, if I miss this, I go for others. Okay, no need to chase for others. Okay, so if you are new, focus this few first. Okay, or maybe, you know, you pick up others from the screener. Okay, you focus few, then if let's say you give you a nice area for entry, you enter. If not, it's okay, you just move on to others. Okay, let's go to the last one. Okay, this is from today. Okay, this is from today. Luckily, there's member highlight this to me. Okay, I think they are doing very well. Okay, I don't know. Again, I'm not asking to buy or sell. Okay, just my personal opinions. Okay, I kind of like this overall. Volume is low in the bottom. I think we talked about MYEG previously. Okay, the trend is uptrending. Okay, almost hit the bottom of the line as well over here. Okay, so similar here, hitting a little bit. Okay, now going into the middle lines. Okay, the average price over here. Okay, so bottoms, high volumes. Okay, this is again based on weekly charts. Okay, so based on daily charts, we got NS, SP, NS, NS kind of close. Okay, NS kind of close. Okay, so I think they will probably form a BCP as well. Okay, of course here I don't think it hits the main resistance. Best is that it hit the main resistance. So this is all like a first one. Okay, hopefully we will see a second one coming up very soon. Okay, a few things I want to look into. If you like this, okay, what I do is that probably later on around 4:30, if let's say the price everything is still very nice, I will enter a little bit. If let's say pullbacks, probably I'll do a little bit of top up later on. So probably there's just a quick plan for me. Okay, so yes, 6 counters with NS. I'm not so sure whether MYEG, sorry, not MYEG, my news, okay, will form NS towards the end or not. Okay, but members, make sure you continue to use the screener. Let's see what are these NS stocks that we can spot today. Okay, so this is so far this is the one that I can look into spot today. Okay, again, thanks to a member for highlighting this. Okay, hopefully the closing is good, and we'll see how is it later on. Okay, so before I close, I just want to cover a few more. Okay, the stocks that we looked into yesterday, which I think that still can pay a little bit of close attention to. Okay, so one of them is still today come with a down bar. Okay, volume still low. Let's look into hourly. Okay, too bad it doesn't hold the 3Ts there. Okay, so coming back to 2040s already. Okay, so for those that who didn't enter earlier on, make sure you look for some sign of strength. Okay, up bar high volume with hubs. Okay, in this area. I think today some of the steel aluminum stock also making some pullbacks. So I think Anju still haven't crossed the gaps. Okay, so that's why I prefer Presta right now. Okay, I prefer Presta because Presta is above the gaps. Tashin. Okay, again, just go through a few that we do talk about yesterday. Okay, Tashin, uptrust yesterday cannot cross the gaps, but today volume is low. Okay, I haven't entered Tashin yet. Okay, because yesterday is kind of close with resistance already. Okay, so what others we do talk about yesterday? Park maybe. Okay, remember to talk about Park. Our chart turns to green pentagons. Okay, today start to drop as well, and volume at the moment is considered low, but let's see until 4:30. Okay, again same rules. Line change high volume. Okay, the quality of pullback start with LC. Also, what happens after the LC is very important. So there's a few things that I will pay attention to. Park. Okay, volume in our charts seems like slowly decreasing. Okay, so there's Park. CMSB. Okay, so volume also considered low at the moment. Okay, hourly charts, seems like start to get a little bit low as well. Okay, so there's a few things that you can do if you are trading reversal stocks. Okay, you can always recheck back with your hourly chart to ensure they are in the right place, right setups, low risk. Okay, that's most important. Okay, some champ seems to drop further, doesn't hold all the T. Now this is breaking below 2040s already. Okay, but also still low volume. Like if you are long-term one, right? I think it's okay to hold. Okay, because I think it will try to retest over here. So usually the big UT sometimes we have this kind of problems. Okay, it hits certain resistance, it will come back to test and sideways. Okay, similar like my Opcom as well, but Opcom I haven't looked for re-entry again. Okay, so here too, uptrust once it hit, it will come back here. Okay, so this is one of the example. Okay, what others really are? Opcom, I think Solaris is still doing pretty good. Okay, just want to go back, go through some of the stocks that we do talk about. Okay, I think overall Solaris still okay. Gonna take some time. Okay, it doesn't mean it will like goes up immediately. Sometimes it will like, I believe they'll come back, hit here again. Okay, before it goes up. Okay, so be prepared for that. Okay. Alright, so there's a quick one session for today. Hope you enjoy what we share for here. Okay, so like I said, if you like this video, if you like what we do, if you like my daily stock updates or maybe stock review section, make sure you hit the like buttons, subscribe to this channel. Okay, comment below any other stocks that you want me to look into. Okay, probably tomorrow in the next review section I will include the stock as well. Okay, so thank you and I will see you soon.